Hi and welcome to Score Game. We're gonna continue and do the final bosses from the raid, since we did the first 5 bosses on normal yesterday during a stream. During this stream I'm not gonna talk too much, maybe I'm not gonna talk at all. You're mostly gonna hear the raid leaders explaining mechanics and doing calls and all of that. I'm gonna just keep quiet and listen. So yeah. I'm gonna unmute Discord now, you're gonna hear everyone screaming and all of that, so...
Not to take damage. Unless you really have to.
We have 2 holy paladins that can come on my disc if needed.
And this is Whiskers, is it?
No, that's...
The Whiskers is the new guy.
Yeah, so who was saying they could come on there?
Yeah, Johan. That's me.
Oh, Johan, okay.
Yeah.
It might be better on your. You might be better on your disc, mate, than with 2 paladins.
Sure,
Because we've
no
got
problem.
an army, haven't we? I hate to mess you about.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Just give me a second
Yeah,
to
no problem.
get him.
Also, Jovan asked me to. I'm from Samdi, by the way. He asked
Yeah.
me to take over for the healing, like assignments and stuff.
Yeah. Please do, mate. I
Sure.
just want to make sure that we have a reasonable comp. Other than that, as long as I'm
Yeah, but
alive,
I
we're
agree.
fine.
This
I don't
priest would
care.
be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free to make any like call outs for healing in that point. Do you prefer to be called
Okay.
Poem Samdi, or do you want to be called anything else?
My friends call me B-Man.
I quite like that. I'm gonna call you B man.
Okay, so
What do you mean, friends?
we have 4. Sikorsky, I've got everything working now. There's another add-on that was bloody interrupting with this one.
What? I'm not doing anything.
No, it's me doing it. We have 4 anima pods, and what this young lady here is going to do is she's going to focus them, starting blue, then going green, and then purple and red, I believe is the order. We need 2 range players, 1 on either side, so 1 between blue and green and 1 between red and purple, to be able to click on these. So I think if we use the mages, so Simon and Scorp, or Simon and Burning Panda. Was that you that said fuck, Simon?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate, but you know,
responsibility is not great.
I just need to sort out some potions and flasks and things up
Yeah,
very quick.
no, that's fine.
yeah, no problem.
Try to find a
What's
long
it?
boy here, but it's quite hard.
Burning Panda, what do you want me to do?
Oh, you want to put it on there? Okay. Oh, hang on.
I mean, I can take a scroll as well.
Yeah,
it doesn't really
take
matter.
scroll.
So
I actually made you a scroll, so yeah.
yeah.
There you go. No, just take it. It's fine. I had the mats. Cheers.
I hate this lag, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
There's always like 10 long boys here in Oribos, but when you need them, there's none. Fuck this.
It's raid time, bro. No one's
Yeah.
10 minutes ago, that was lads.
Oh, found one. Give me a second.
Yeah, take another 30 seconds to enchant your weapon.
It already popped through, dude.
Cool. Okay, we'll just wait until Johan's here on the Disc Priest, and then we'll go through this quickly. I know having to click these things is a pain in the ass for the people that have to do it, but yeah, we'll switch it to locks next time or whatever. Just spread it around, spread the love a bit.
Is there not like a small chance that interacting with this will just break your entire fucking connection to the server?
Yes.
You just cannot play?
Probably, but we're all dead otherwise, so.
I mean, if that's the case, can we not just go cancel instead? Like, I don't mind doing a few pulls here, but if we literally can't do the boss because of the lag, I think going somewhere else is better.
It only lags if it's like if it counts as looting, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if it's lagging here, it's going to lag everywhere else, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's pretty damn laggy at the moment. Which is really frustrating. Yeah, if we could have got a start time yesterday, I think we'd have had at least one more boss down.
Burning Panda, is that Purple Panda?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Can you make a table for me?
Of course.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
Blue Eye next week,
Mara?
we'll have all this shit sorted out.
Yes.
no, never mind. Nothing. Apparently there's a guild in the US also called Sedition.
What?
The second best arms warrior, the second best locked warrior on normal in Castle Nathria is a warrior from Sedition, but he's on the US server, so I don't think it's the same Sedition.
Okay, I'm on the loading screen. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
It's all good, mate.
Here I am.
Good man. Okay, so we have 4 anima containers. Now, when she focuses one, so it'll be blue first, you can't do anything about it, but all of the others you can click to zero them again. But basically, we don't ever want any of the others to go above 33%, so about a third. What's really important on the second one is as she's about, it's either at 1 minute 40 or as she is about to hit 75%, she will change her focus. We need to zero green before she changes her focus. And likewise at just before 50% or at 2 minutes 80, 3 minutes 20 seconds, we need to make sure that purple is clear and it may as well clear red at the same time. There's a small amount of ticking damage from doing it, but nothing serious. So each container has a different abilities. So on the first one, for us, Alex, we taunt off each other at 2 stacks. When the stacks are about to expire, we need to run away from the raid and just get a circle around you that blows up, the usual shit.
Okay.
At 33% on the anima container, and this is where people need to kind of keep an eye on what's going on with the container. Players will start to get affected by shared cognition, just need to be healed up, no problem there. And that's pretty straightforward. That's the first one. Now we're getting a hero at the start because it's the one with the least movement, and she should go down pretty quickly. The second one, there will be little red circles appearing all over the place. Now they need to be soaked. Only needs one person to soak them, but they have to be soaked. Now for the first 33%, you soak them, they disappear. After that, they leave lingering anima, which is one of those red and black, like scratchy things that hurt like hell. Don't stand in them, obviously. At 66%, the circles are, you soak them, then they're going to go and jump somewhere else, so they need to be soaked again. So people need to be on the ball for soaking those. So, I mean, this actually sounds a lot more complicated than it looks. On the third one, this one's going to be the fun one. There are 3 orbs that are going to spawn, and there are 3 players that are going to be linked to each other. Now, to get rid of the orbs, and you have a minute to do it, but to get rid of the orbs, the lines connecting you need to go through each of the orbs. So the idea is that if the orb is there, there and there, each one of you needs to be behind it. So there'll be 1 here. Yeah. 1, yeah, that's it. I mean, nice and straightforward. That's the easy bit. That's the fun one. And after that, at 33%, the orbs are connected with an anima web. In other words, a line is connecting the bloody orbs together. And on that one, the line does a huge amount of ticking damage, so don't anyone go through it. And again, we're going to have 3 players linked, and you are going to have to run around the linked lines again to get to the back of the orbs to get rid of them all. At 66%, each of the orbs is going to have a rotating red line around it. Same problem. You need to work out how to get rid of them. And if you don't get rid of them, after a minute they blow up and they'll probably wipe us. And finally, the last one, when we get to it, 3 players will get debuffed at a time. Now you have to move and stand by the boss. The 3 ads will spawn. The larger one needs to be tanked. The other ones need to be nuked ASAP. And that's essentially it. At 33%, the players get rooted. So you all need to be ideally closest to the boss so that we don't have to run all over the place to pick up ads. And at 66%, the debuff players are going to shoot out red shit. So we just need to be able to avoid that. That's really it. But the big thing is, so Simon and Burning Panda, sorry I don't know your name, mate. You're going to have to take care of Simon. The only ones you have to worry about are blue and green. Okay?
Yeah.
So important that green is cleared before she reaches 75%. Then after that, try and keep blue below 33%. Burning Panda, as green is, or she gets to 50%, make sure that purple is empty. And likewise, keep them both below 33%. And when she's at 25%, or just before 25%, make sure that red is empty. Right, that was a lot of fucking talking.
So on 50, I need to do purple, and then 25 is red.
Yeah, just before 50, because she
That's when the
does
anima
a class
containers
called
swap,
Focus
yeah.
Anima, and it should be on the on DBM anyway.
Cool, sure.
Yeah, just before she hits 50%, zero it. But try and keep them both below 33% all the time. Now,
Yep,
I
cool.
appreciate it doesn't help either of your DPSs, but
No, it's alright, it's alright.
I'm sure you'll
Alright,
manage.
let's do it.
Yeah, make sure we flask and eat.
Are we putting down a feast or using our
One's
own?
already been
There
put
was a
down,
feast.
but
Yeah.
if you miss it.
Just eat your own food
I'll
if you
eat my
have
own.
to. Yeah. And don't forget your flasks, please, guys. Okay, I've had a couple of questions today about parts, and I'm obviously not bothered about parts on normal unless we get something that's really difficult. But when it gets to heroic, it will be pots. Yeah, tanker roughly in the middle.
5,
And
4,
you're on Paul.
3, 2, 1. I will rend your souls!
Bring him into the middle, mate.
Destruction reigns!
Soak.
I legit can't see anything but the blue area.
Yeah, it's messy.
Me too, me too.
We need to hit all the orbs, guys.
Yeah,
All the
can't
orbs.
miss any of them.
Go to the other.
Our orb.
I literally can't see anything
I
because
can't
of
see anything either.
blue area, and if I close it, it reopens. I can't play the game.
We got it, we got it.
No worries.
When should I click the blue?
Sin consumes your
You can't. Do
You need
anything
to
with the blue
click it a
initially.
bit now, I believe.
Yeah, just keep the blue below 33% whenever possible.
We're currently at 40. Good job.
Warrior, move back a bit.
Simon, get it to go through that third orb, please. Good job. Nuke the ad. Anima containers high.
It says it's locked. What does that mean?
That's the one she's currently focused on. So just reduce the other one. Right, we're heading towards 50%.
Taunt.
Yeah. Go ahead, mate.
Soak.
3, 2, 1.
So
Simon, you need to click it.
Click on green.
Sorry, I have half a screen.
it's okay. Deal with the orbs, people who are marked.
So put all the clear around the tank.
Just keep going for experience.
Traitorous scum.
So yeah, quick question. One of the the purple one, it went to 80% now, but it's still locked. I cannot press it.
That's because she was actually on that one. So when
Right.
she focuses on the orb, you can't affect it. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's
Okay, right. So that's just a healer's thing, then, right? I assume. Like they
Yeah,
just need to heal through it.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And all you do is you focus on the one you can click, which obviously is the one next to it.
All right. Yep.
So the only thing that seemed like messy, if anyone noticed anything else that was messy, just say, was the orbs. So when you're looking with the lines and the orbs to break them, you need the lines to go through the orbs. So it's not making the triangle. You kind of need to make a triangle slightly wider than the orbs. You'll find that you can't be directly behind it because both lines will just miss the orbs. So if you will go to a certain angle, depending on which orb you're on, you'll find that you'll pull at least one of the lines through. That is really important because when that mechanic is failed, the whole raid will suffer a massive amount of damage. Obviously, I get that a few people messed that up because they had errors or they couldn't see their screen and whatever, but it seemed like a few people were a bit confused on that mechanic. Soaks were pretty good. Add focus was good. That just needs to be pulled in with the boss and cleaved. Cleave off of it if you need to. But yeah, was there anything else that anyone was particularly finding confusing?
No.
I saw it was a very minor thing. A couple people, 2 people in the swirly things were soaking. Just need one person.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
minor
that's solo
thing.
soaks. Yeah, for sure. We didn't get to the point where they were bouncing, did we? No.
That's
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we try and pull the boss and reset it just to see if the lure is still there?
Okay.
Just
yeah. Do people want to posture towards it going in?
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I still have the arrow, even after updating add-ons.
If you go to your whatever, how you download DBM and you set it to alpha, it fixes the lure error.
Okay.
Should we give people just a couple of minutes to sort that?
Yeah, I don't know if you use like CurseForge or
Yeah, I do.
whatever the fuck you're using. Yeah, so if you just go to the add-on page, and then you click the 3 dots, and then it says you go to the one that says release type, and then you click alpha instead of release, and then the lure error is fixed.
Okay.
And just a quick reminder that you don't need to restart your game to apply add-ons. You just
Yeah.
reload UI, and then you're fine. I don't know if I said it, but it's DBM causing the error.
Yeah, I know.
And what did you say with it? I was just lost there.
If you go to CurseForge, and there's you go to the DBM page for like downloading add-ons.
You can just right-click it.
3 small dots. Yeah, okay, that works. And then just make sure your release type is set to alpha, so you have the most recent update, which most likely fixed this very issue.
Most likely.
Yeah, updated 3 minutes. Literally updated 43 minutes ago.
Is everyone clear on what we need to do now?
Ask
Take
the
that as a
other.
resounding yes.
Is anyone
Ask
not
the other
clear
way
about
around
what
if
this
anyone's
was?
still confused.
Yes.
Much better to ask that way.
Well, if you all understood what the question was, it was clear enough.
Yeah, but
True.
the other way
Yes.
around, we don't have to sit and wait for someone to say no, or everyone to say yes.
all
Oh, it's not my fails then.
all good.
Okay. The other thing is, guys, don't forget your weapon ores and what have you. It's all extra damage and it all helps.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak.
Taunt.
Once the first taunt's gone through, it's fine. Just up until then, I can't see your stacks.
Okay.
Line saw orbs.
2, 1.
Need to move Burning Panda. Yeah, nice.
Thank you.
Soak.
Sin consumes your heart.
Get ready to sort orbs. Nice. So, pull the ad in. Tanks, we need the ad in.
Yeah, just threw a shield with it.
Focus either way.
Really?
I will crush your heart.
Right.
I will crush your heart. 3, 2, 1. Catastrophic.
Soaks. Orbs when you get the line. Orb star. Casco.
Right, have to get those in around the boss. There's a circle.
Use defense as you can.
I don't think Kessler is seeing the orbs.
I'm
Still getting the arrows as well.
Your anima is traitorous scum.
Okay, so basically the last one will get cleared.
Yeah, it seems people are still just confused. Not confused, sorry. They're still having errors. They can't see the orbs.
You actually can't see them,
or they can't see a lot of things from what I'm gathering.
I mean, another solution for fixing the Lua error is just use bigwigs instead of DBM. I don't know if bigwigs people are having errors.
I'm gonna
but-
download that, one sec.
But like, switching my DBM to alpha fixed the UI issue for me, so I don't know if it's like.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not having it at all, so it's I don't have the issue. And in a lot of ways, Bigwigs is actually better than DBM anyway.
Everyone knows that.
I smell a right opinion.
That's down to preference. Bigwigs is good if you actually know the fight. DBM is good if you want someone to fucking blow your ass with a foghorn every time you're close to fucking up a mechanic.
That's true. How are the healers finding it?
Okay, until someone.
The ramp up is.
Yeah, the problem is
quite
pressing
insane.
the orbs every time. One thing also is that ranged should try to stay away from melee because there's like this on the I think the first orb when it gets over 33%, the first container when it gets over 33%, the dots on tanks will also spread to melee. So stay away from the tank, the boss, if you can.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was interesting. So, the warrior died. Yeah, the incoming damage. We have to move the boss to the end. Yeah, okay, so that was just unfortunate that the star died and Blizzard, in their wisdom, kept him attached to the.
Oh, that's just how the mechanic works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died after he was appointed whatever.
There's a table there, guys. Eat up. Monkey and the Kami.
Yep. Yep.
Free food.
Yep, cool.
I'm ready.
That's Simon, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do Kami.
I'm good.
It out.
You back, Okami?
Yeah, so I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Five, 4.
Okay.
That was good. Good job we're not pre-popping, isn't it?
Some of us are.
Well,
It's hopefully not a pre-pop.
There is no people.
I will tell you later who pulled and shit.
I already know.
I saw the judgment flying.
Get ready for the orb.
Coming up.
2, 1.
Nice.
Destruction rain.
Soak.
Destruction rain.
Get ready for the orbs.
Your fates are linked. The ground shatters.
Soak.
The ground shatters.
Move, boss.
Focus out.
Okay, 50% is coming up.
I will enjoy wrenching the sin from
Orbs coming out.
crush your heart.
Soak.
3, 2, 1. Catastrophic. Wrenching the sin
Orbs.
from I will crush your heart.
Roof chrome. Thank you.
Destruction rain.
Add.
Traitorous scum.
I guess someone didn't catch a bottle.
Orbs.
Okay. That's about to hit the last phase. 25% coming up.
Taunt.
Three, two, one.
Yeah, bring those in around the...
Focus ad. Sort orbs.
Destruction reigns.
Can we battle res one of the healers, please?
3, 2, 1.
Bring that in. Probably burst the boss.
So the ad has to be tanked.
Sort
Focus
orbs.
the boss.
Easy
Well
feat.
Well done.
Went down well. Good job.
Yo, this ad won't fuck off. Oh, there we are.
Oh, loot lag? Jesus, what is this?
No key in it wasn't, but it's fine. I assumed it was just a fat finger.
Is it council now?
Council again.
Are we gonna dance now?
Yeah. we're
Hell
gonna
yeah, I'm
try.
gonna get my legendary.
No.
Yeah, I got that. If my mic's working now.
Much easier when you can see your screen.
Helps, doesn't it?
Who would have
Yeah.
thought?
Take the mirror here. Here?
Yeah,
At the entrance? No, the other one, not that one.
Are you trolling?
one closest to the entrance to the right.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, take the one to the right. The
Oh,
one
it's
on
the
the
other
left open.
The sticker.
Oh yeah.
Bastard. Fucking
lied.
baited me to go in the wrong way. Asshole.
The mirror near skull. The other way, guys. You're going to the wrong one. Look at the skull marker.
Chip baited. What?
So the guys on stream wondering why I died there is because I soaked a bottle, because all of the bottles need to be soaked. And when you soak a bottle, the bottle deals damage to the person soaking it. And if you don't soak a bottle, like nobody stands in the circle, it's gonna do double damage to everyone. So I took the damage from the bottle that I soaked, the normal damage, and someone didn't soak a circle, and I also got the double damage from that other bottle. So I got too much damage and I got instant killed. The reason I died there isn't because I messed up or anything, is because someone didn't soak a circle. And I did, so I took too much damage.
I do not share your love for these frivolities. I prefer my gatherings on the battlefield.
Oh, don't be such a bore. If you behave, perhaps I will let you skewer at a great start.
People say druids don't have burst heals.
I mean, if you have a tranquility on a 27 people raid, 22, sorry.
I mean, I did that. I did. I popped everything, dude.
Yeah.
Flourish, Concove. It was all of it.
Like the corner for the next 2 minutes.
Pretty much.
Imagine if Druid got any DR.
Yeah. What do you mean? We have Iron Pack.
Yeah, I'm talking like raid DR.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking.
Comps would be 4 or 5 Druids. Maybe a Disc Burst.
I need to target something first.
So kind of summoners now.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. This is not one of these really fun explanations. We're going to go Baroness Frida first, followed by Niklaus, and followed by Stavros. Now, different guys are reversing the order, but we'll go with that and see what happens. So, Frida. Now, there is no point in cleaving on these because they come back to full health. So just worry about killing the boss we've got. Okay, so Baroness Frida. We have to interrupt her Dreadbolt volley. There'll be Drain Essence. This is for the healers. Drain Essence will be cast on a number of players. They need to be spot healed. Pretty straightforward. Now, when she's dead, Castellan Niklaus. Alex, you and I taunt swap after Duelist's riposte. We need to nuke the Dutiful Attendant, which will spawn. Now, what he does is he makes the lowest HP boss immune, so we want him dead really, really fast. We also need to CC and kill the Dredger Servant that will appear. Just deals low damage to random people, but can be annoying. Now, the third boss, we have to face him away. We taunt swap after 2 casts with Base of Lunge. Now, the rest of you, you're going to get paired up with a nice line. So you have to find your partner and keep moving together away from patches that you spawn. I think it's 12 yards you have to move.
8 yards, right?
Sorry? It's 8 yards, yeah. Hang on, there's so many different ones. Got my notes here somewhere. I think it's 8 yards, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
keep
exactly.
close together. Is the main thing there. Move away from Waltz of Blood Dancers, which will be fairly obvious. And find the single dancing fools that can be killed. Kill them and stand by them for a safe spot. So that is the essence of that. And we have this Dance Macabre intermission, which basically each of us, we have to stay within the dance floor area. You can't go up on the steps because you get stunned. But there will be a spot for all of us, and we essentially have to follow the dancers, the NPC dancers around us. There are 4 different moves we can make. I'm not going to go into what they are. But every time, yeah, you prance forward, sachet left, boogie down, or shimmy right. Every time you go in the right direction, you get a stack of haste. If you go in the wrong direction, you lose your stacks, and you keep going in the wrong direction, you will take damage until you go back in the right direction. And this happens at, I believe, 50% on the bosses. So we're going to have a shitload of this dancing to do.
Just a quick note, if I may.
Yeah, please.
In the dancing phase, I noticed you only move one square at a time, so that's worth noting.
You do it automatically. You just like press the button like left, right, up or down, and then you move the square.
I think you're referring to what it was on the video, that Fat Boss guide, but it's no longer like that. You have to move your character with WASD.
You have to actually turn your character.
Yeah, okay, my bad. You have to move your character.
Okay. So
The boss is gonna say like, "Oh, shimmy left," you go left. The boss is right, you go right. Things like that.
Fair enough.
Isn't it easy then?
Should be.
It's the same.
You
Instead of
the same way as
on the
them
floor,
as well.
you're walking. Yeah, you're walking with your character.
So, okay, and for the healers, and this is probably the biggest single issue, everyone will be affected by stacks of oppressive atmosphere. Now, the only time these can be reset is by killing a boss or doing the dance. So as the stacks get higher, you may need to use CDs. So just keep an eye on that.
Sure.
Other than that, I think let's have a go. I mean, it sounds, again, it's one of these that sounds complicated, but we will find out.
I mean, I'm sure if Echo did it, we can do it, right?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Cool. Right, guys, flasks and food, please. Yeah, I know that some of you don't think it matters much, but the extra stats we get do make a difference. And
of course it
I know
matters.
this is only normal. It's better. Usually I'm saying, yeah, that's true of a lot of it. And the trouble is, you know, these videos and what have you
5
are all
4,
on beta anyway.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Lol.
Beware.
Too far away.
Okay, so find your spot.
Dear guests and vile intruders, take your places for the dance macabre. Shimmy right! Shimmy right! Sashay left! Boogie down!
Thought it was gonna be harder.
Yeah, likewise.
4, 3, 2, your spastic gyration.
Beware.
4, 3, 2,
Everyone,
1.
find your partners or die.
Remember, we're focusing Frida.
Beware.
Good.
Beware.
This is gonna be a pain for the healers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Beware.
Okay.
Should we wipe it up?
Yeah, wipe it up, yeah. So what is killing people?
Beware.
It's the fine
charging.
thing.
The charging dude is charging through the whole raid, I think.
Pretty much.
Or at least the melee group.
I fucked up the dance so bad that I died.
Well, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
Rough.
Trip fell over your face.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Broke all of your.
Yeah, wipe it up, guys. Much more
Should we
fun,
thank them more in the middle because I didn't make it to my spot. Like my spot was like in the opposite side of the bosses.
At least he knows. I was trying to get to him and he was running away.
While I was walking there with my steed charge, divine steed.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I think I know why this boss was only killed on the second day of the reset.
There's a big like beam of light, Simon.
Yeah, we can do, mate. That's what I thought we were doing. Yeah, because Stavros does the dueling repast, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure on the guides I was reading, Stavros was the first to kill.
Yeah, that's the way. I mean, that to me looks like a better way of doing it.
Stavros, then Frida, then Nikolaus is the one on my guide.
Yeah. That way we get Primal Eruption of Frida. Deals a bit of shadow damage to all players. Great. So. Okay, we kill Stavros first, and Frida, everyone needs to be 6 yards apart. So melee, obviously, need to be careful. We're going to go Stavros first. I think it'll certainly make it a bit easier on the healers, if nothing else.
When the only thing I don't know is when do we hero on this boss?
May as well hero at the start because we're going to lose people anyway. I don't see any. There's no point in not heroing at the start because we're all relatively close.
The dance, maybe.
Yeah, you do get a haste buff after the dance, don't you?
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 50. He'll be at 50% after the dance then.
Just to help the healers, try and find your partners when you are marked. It helps a lot. It doesn't do a pulsing all the way in the whole raid. For Dark Recital.
Okay. We're going to tank the boss about here just to make it easier for bosses. For people to get to their dance spots. As the dance is coming in, I suppose you don't know where your spot's going to be, so.
I just want to clarify because I saw someone, I don't know who, misdo this tactic during the last try. When you get Dark Recital, so you get paired, you don't actually need to like stand on top of each other. You can just basically, let's put it like this, always walk to the right of your partner and then rotate in a ring slowly.
That makes sense.
Hence the dance, because it looks like you're a ballroom dancing.
I haven't done that for a long, long time.
Same, but still, can't deny it.
That's true.
Whoop. What's up with the dance? What's up? Yeah, you need to interrupt that, please. You're killing us here.
Beware.
Windows update.
Wouldn't be the first time I've seen that. Obviously these guys are struggling.
Remember the ad?
They're about to get the dance.
Everyone, find your partners.
I'm down.
Wipe, I guess.
Yeah, that's wipe it.
Yeah. Wipe it up.
Beware.
Just
Quick question. I had aggro on the ad. Is that like a thing, or do I need to do something for that? Or do you guys just taunt that?
Bring it to the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but
I think it just depends on where it spawns.
right, okay, fair enough.
can we
I
just?
thought I was like mispositioned or something, but
No, there doesn't seem to be any particular spawn point for it.
I see. All right, because yeah, I was at some point I was just running around because I was getting slapped. Like went to the boss and I got slapped twice and like cauterized pup, so I fucking panicked.
Who do you want to misdirect on? Pally or Druid?
I was pulling on that because of the shield, so pop it on me for the first pull.
Alright.
Remember for interrupts
Okay.
that Baronet
And
is the
try-
one that casts, so keep that as a focus when you're
Try and
DPSing
Try and
Stavros.
be behind the bosses, because the charge is essentially going through the tanks.
The charge,
Yeah,
Savior's
invasive flanking is called.
Savior's is, or whatever the fuck the charging dude is called. He jumps on the other side of the tank and goes through him.
Yeah.
So if we're behind the boss, we get fucked.
Yeah.
Why did we kill him first?
Yeah.
We are
I don't know. Just
We are, that's what we're
fucking.
going for.
Can we
I'm
just
asking why?
Yeah, in front of the
Swap-
boss then.
swap the kill order back to Freda and just tank Stavros off in fucking far away from everything land, right? Like just get him away from the melee group so he doesn't just randomly kill people all the time, and then
Yeah, but we
kill
also
him.
have to tank swap on him.
Yeah, so then you
tank
run
swap
out.
and the other tank does it then. I mean, what?
I don't get it.
It's just a tank mechanic.
Run through the kill order again.
Stavros, Frida, and Niklaus.
Alright, thank you.
Which would seem to be safer.
Also, make sure that we interrupt Dreadbolt Volley that hit a lot of times this pull.
Yeah, that's from Stavros, so
Just heal it, bro.
remember to keep it in your focus for interrupts.
Frida.
Just don't die.
Frida, yeah.
Alright, Alex.
Were we trying to keep Stavros away, or what was the plan?
Well, we have to. I mean, we're going to be stuck tanking them all together because we have to swap on Freezer and Stavros anyway. So no. We just need to be facing away from you guys. So in other words, you need to be behind us.
Would it not be better if we just stand to your sides?
Or to the side? Yeah, side will do. He's going to come through us, so the side works just as well. It may be better. Just not in front of the tanks. Zerataya, are you back?
One thing, can we, since the Dan thing happens like a bit into the fight, can we just keep them together, like where they spawn in the opener for like maybe 20 seconds or something, 30? It's more damage if people have ground ability, etc.
Okay, so you mean when we first pull them, just where you want us to tank them there for the first 20 seconds or so?
Yeah, whatever you feel like is good. Would be nice, at least.
Yep, no problem at all. Let's see if our Shami is back yet. Are you ready? Okay, come on.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Splendid! A battle to win! Beware.
Add.
Everyone, take your position. It is time for the dance. Macabre! Transform! Sashay left! Boogie down! Boogie down! Your steps were simply delicious. Pity you have to die now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4,
Everyone,
3, 2,
find your partners.
1.
Or die.
Move close to each other, guys.
Add.
Beware. Everyone, find your partner. Or die. But I am the life of the party. Guess I be off.
So what was killing people so early?
We are still not interrupting, and people are not getting close to each other when they get the Paradanes.
There was someone I was paired with that was lagging like crazy, who was jumping everywhere. I think it was Patrick, actually.
Is it just me, or we have lost a healer. Come
No,
here.
you have 4 healers. I think Akami was dead early.
I died while we were moving the
Okay,
raid.
okay.
Patrick is jittering all over the place for me. It was
Well,
kinda
yeah,
hard
well-
to group up with him.
Keeping the distance.
No, I mean like stuttering, like lag.
Yeah, he means as in like your character's literally jolting about.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Well, I don't know. Home latency is 152, so that is that.
I don't know why it's. Okay, back. Yes.
But we also need to make sure to interrupt Frida with the bolt.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do an interrupt order if it keeps happening. Or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, for one cast, when I have 7 melee, we shouldn't need too much of an interrupt order. But if it gets that bad, then one will be made.
Yeah, but we lost 2 of the warriors pretty early on there.
Sorry, give me a sec. I'll be ready in just a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Give me a second, ready? Yeah. No problem at all, mate. It's not a problem. I played Pally for a long time. Among others, but yeah, we could do. It's worth thinking about. Right. Check a few flasks.
And oils.
And oils, absolutely. Guilty there too. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were not on the guest list!
Everyone, find your partner! Beware.
I must get closer.
Everyone, take your position. It is time. The dance. Macabre. Sachet left. Boogie shimmy right. Your steps were simply delicious. Pity you have to die now. Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ads coming in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2,
Everyone,
get healers, feel free to use CDs when the AoE damage is getting too high.
You focus Baroness now, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Random ads.
Make sure the ads get to town if we can pull them together.
It's not ready yet.
About Rosecal.
Dead. Yeah. Cheers.
Damage.
Ads.
Too much damage.
Dear guests and vile intruders, take your places for the
Jesus, I'm so fucking far away.
Well,
Thanks for the war.
Boogie down! Sashay left! Prance forward! Boogie down! Enough! Your spastic gyrations sicken me.
Ads. One ad left.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch.
Taunt.
Ads.
Just pop a healer CD. This stacks are getting bad again.
Focus the ads, guys, please.
Always be beneath me.
I'm just warming up.
Healers are getting low on mana soon, so make sure to use your cooldowns.
Leave the ad.
Another ad.
Yours, mate. Stay with Stone God rather. Down.
Barrows. Ads.
I'm gonna trank here.
Grim, do you have inner?
Need another healer CD.
finish off the ads.
Use health stones.
Sound.
No, but definitely much better.
I mean, this healer requirement, it's quite insane, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that's really where the issue is right now is on the healing CDs.
To be fair, I think a couple of the DPS were down, but ads got a little bit out of control towards the end. But I imagine that's because DPS started dying.
So to keep down these stacks, we just need to kill the ads faster.
Also, I just found out that the stacks from the meteor thing, you can block that and it will reset. So I don't know if that's possible with any other class as well, but might be something to look into.
What did you say? Sorry.
When you block the meteor stacks, like that do a lot of damage, they reset. So I'm not sure if that's the same case with other defensives from other classes.
Yeah, yeah, Simon. When he is hopping around doing his thing, kill him last. There are dancing fools that appear, and waltz of blood. So we get all sorts of trouble with him. It's only his main ability that isn't an issue early on.
Who is it that we're killing second?
Baroness.
Baroness Frida second. And like I say, don't worry about cleave damage because they just heal the full anyway. So. Get your food, Alex.
Can we clear the markers on top of people from the last boss? Because it's confusing a couple of people in pairs.
Oh wait, I know why I died earlier then. I actually ran to Whiskers.
Yeah, me too, and I had to blink away.
I really want the markers on the tanks though, so I can see which way the boss is facing. Easy.
Yeah, no, that is a good idea. In fairness.
No problem.
Especially when you've got 3 of the bosses tanked on top of him, you can't really see which way he's facing.
Yeah, exactly, and I have the big wigs bars and stuff. And
Okay. But if you're at the side, it doesn't matter. But let me just see which ones.
It's more one boss can be facing the side, and you can't see him morphed into their body.
Yeah, I'm not sure what add-on is putting the markers on top of everybody.
Probably big wigs.
Could be big wigs, yeah. If I mark the tanks, the mark's going to get kicked off anyway.
Well, I've put one on top of each of the tanks.
You can check your bigwig settings for what markers get used for this fight, and you can just use the ones that are free. But usually,
Well, I know that, but I don't have big wigs on here. I have
well,
BB.
then Ben should do it because he's the only person with assist.
Yeah, I've put marks on the tanks.
And these aren't marks used by bigwigs?
I personally use DBM, but if they get used, I can change them out.
Then check your DBM settings for it. Because clearly
DBM
someone
only,
hasn't...
it says only using Skull, according to DBM.
Oh, that's just not true, is it?
No, it's definitely not true. But that's what it says.
Wait, if you're talking about the markers for when the 2 people get linked, that's just them putting it in chat, not actually above their head.
Okay, well, I'm not sure. Something is putting markers on top of people's head. Anyway, the tanks are marked, so hopefully figure it out from there. Are you sorted on healer CDs and when you're going to use them?
Yes, just
decently.
I think if we wipe again, we might need a few minutes before the next pull.
Okay. But obviously, if you're seeing people really dropping, then just pop them early to keep people up.
And make sure to use your health stones, people.
Absolutely.
My
5,
what? Okay.
4,
And health
3,
potions.
2, 1.
How dare you invade my party in such dreadful attire? Beware.
No time warp?
50%. Oh, we're doing that one.
Everyone, find your partner or die. Beware.
Okay.
Battle Res the healer, please.
Everyone,
Okay,
take your
Don's coming
position.
in. Let's get everyone
It is
stopped.
time. The dance. Macabre. Transform. Boogie down. Boogie down. Transform. Steps was simply delicious. Beware. Pity you have to die now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Add.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2,
Everyone,
1.
find your partners or die. But I am the life of the
Add. Add again. Small adds. How long on battle res?
2 minutes.
Probably just wipe up then, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we need to sort out some healer CDs because like every time the boss gets close to 50% and 0%, it's gonna hurt with the oppressive atmosphere. That's gonna happen all through the fight.
What time is? We'll take a break. And we'll get back to boss room, and the healer's gonna have a chat. Let's take a longer hammer down here. Yeah, there's one by me.
So approximately how fast are we killing each boss?
Well, the first one's going down pretty well. I wouldn't. I mean, I would just call for your. I would set an order as to who's going to use their CDs, and just call for them as required. But it seems to me that when the boss gets to about 55%, or 5%.
Yes, definitely, that is the problem.
Yeah, then pop CDs then, or even slightly before that. But you can see the rate dropping fairly easily. So just shout for a CD. The only thing to do is make sure you have your order sorted, and take your CDs from there. Yeah, Alex, I had 3-4 of them when I died as well. So I'm not sure what we're doing wrong there, but I'll check that out once we have a break. Right. Take a break, guys. And we'll see you shortly.
Fuck.
What?
How?
Those 1 to 5k.
I'm like 10k down.
Wait, we were on 1 to 5k, and I win on not even over 1,000. Are you kidding me? How is this even possible?
Bro, you just won more.
I lost so much.
Well, we are getting small numbers, so it is now 10k.
No. Did you trade?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
It's fucked.
Will are the healers gonna drop down?
We can go down.
I hope so. This is the gamble room.
Let's go to the general bullshit.
10k to talk in this chat. Fuck, what did I do? Ooh.
Okay guys, I'm gonna mute Discord until the break is over. To be honest, the problem is pretty easy to resolve, I think. We just need another healer. I mean, it's a healer problem. So 4 healers is just not enough, we need at least 5. That's pretty much it. I don't think Minion is really messing up mechanics too bad. Maybe some of them are missing the dance, but I don't know if that's the case anymore. I think like for example, during not the last fight, the fight before that, I died just because of the damage. I mean, you take damage over every second from this ability, and there's nothing I can do against that. And one of the bosses also deals a beam to 3 or 4 players, and that deals a lot of damage. And I was just beamed, and the damage from the beam and the damage from this just kill me. And the healers have to focus on the guys who are beamed, because yeah, that's a healer mechanic. You just have to heal them or they're gonna die. I pretty much used anything. I used my Hellstone, I used my barrier. I guess I used my ice block. I guess I could have used Cold Snap into another ice block. But yeah, I think that's the only thing I could have done. But at the same time, you can't really know if you're gonna die or not if the healers have cooldowns and things like that. If you're gonna get beamed, the healer just has to pretty much heal you, and you're just gonna have to use all your ice barrier and your Hellstone or whatever you have for your class. And I think we just need another healer. That's pretty much it. I mean, by the time they killed the first 2 bosses, the time that I died, the healers kind of ran out of mana. So it's obviously that we need another healer, and that's gonna solve all the problems. I don't know what else to say. The fight is also kind of a DPS check as well, but it's kind of a healer check. Because this ability that deals 273 shadow damage every 1 second to all players, stacks. So the longer the fight takes, this is gonna do more damage and more damage and more damage. So you need DPS to finish the fight as fast as possible, but at the same time you need healing. It's pretty crazy that we can do this fight not even on normal. And on heroic, all the bosses have extra abilities. If you didn't know, we have to focus one boss because the other two bosses are gonna get healed when one of them dies, so it's pointless to split damage. I'm only using Blizzard so I can reduce my cooldown for my Frozen Orb. And yeah, so right now we're focusing Stavros, then we're going for Frida, and then we're going for Niklos. And the thing is, when we kill one of the bosses, the other two bosses gain another ability. Like for example Niklos, if Frida or Stavros dies, he gains this ability over here. And if the two other bosses die, so if Frida and Stavros die, he's also gonna gain this ability here. So each boss has two abilities that they get if the others die. And apparently on heroic there's another ability that they're gonna gain. It's even harder. I have a feeling like we're not gonna kill this on heroic this week, but yeah, I think for normal it's not that hard. We just need another healer, and I don't think that's gonna happen, sadly. I don't think we're gonna get another healer. I think this next boss, Slush Fist, is gonna be really easy. Doesn't have that many mechanics. I don't know. He might be the easiest boss here. I think it's just a DPS check. But yeah, if we can manage to deal with the council, I think we're gonna be able to kill the Slash Fist and the Stone Legion generals, no problem. I don't know about the Nathrius. He has so many stages and abilities. But I don't think he's hard either. Okay, the break is almost over. I'm gonna go back to Discord now.
Last one.
Are you 20k down?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, how are you gonna make it back with that attitude?
Just chanting.
Oh my god, Burning Panda, what the fuck? Oh god. Balls on this dude. Okay, so only me and Kian, I guess. Oh, 1 star. Throw fast.
Ooh. Shit.
Start. That's bad. You lost. You didn't win.
I know.
Okami, are you there?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna use Mastery on when the boss reaches 10%. Every boss.
Okay.
Cool. Right, let's eat up, guys, and
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Splendid! A battle to win! Beware.
Too far away.
Oh my god. targeting the wrong guy.
Everyone, find your partners or die. Beware.
Battler slowly.
Everyone, take your position. It is time. The dance. Macabre.
When do we lust?
After this.
Sashay left. Prance forward. Boogie down. Shimmy right. Your steps were simply.
Okay, wait until.
Yeah. You have to die.
Don't lust before the tanks are back in the field and everyone's around the boss. You lose 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know, lasting at this point is so bad for me.
Take Castellan, mate.
Nathria and your hand go.
Bombs Baroness.
Yeah, the faster that goes down, the better, because it gives immunity. Right. Switch.
Small lads.
Switch.
Game is played.
I'm going.
Okay, 5%. Switch.
Ads.
Use personal CD first.
Dear guests and
Okay, there we
vile
go.
intruders,
Top up as quickly as you can.
for the dance macabre. Prance forward. Sashay left. Boogie down. Shimmy right. Enough. Your spastic gyrations.
Ads.
I'm out of
4,
range.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, dude.
Switch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Add.
4, 3, 2,
Switch.
1.
Add coming in.
Small lads.
Whisk go and mastery.
Switch.
It's 2 minutes.
Always
multi add up.
Yeah, so kill the useful attendant ASAP.
Do you have any personal CDs with you now?
Small ads incoming.
Whiskey, renovate if you have one.
Okay, Johan, go.
Beautiful.
Already.
Taunt.
Got it. Okay, this is the big change. Down.
I got you. 2 bar takes down flashes. Minute. Wipe it up.
You sure?
Okay, yeah. Almost through to the last transition.
Just remember, guys, on the ads with the small ones that come in and throw the food, if we can have range actually focus the ones at range, because I've seen a few times where a warrior or a pally will be hitting one at 30 yards, and I'm seeing a caster practically standing on him, just hitting the boss.
One suggestion is for healing, we can try to like save damage cooldowns when we're getting close to 50% or 0%, because the further we are the closer we are to that, the more damage the raid is going to take. So try to save your cooldowns for like 65%.
Would it be an idea
60%?
to just hold Lust until we get to the last what's it called?
We could certainly do that. Yeah, let's hold it.
Yeah,
because that will also help the healers.
Yeah, I think that phase, while it may be easy to say, oh, it's just a healer issue, but it's really not.
No, it's not.
It's all about we're pushing him super slow because of all the ads spawning in that phase. So if you just use Lust, clean up the ads, and just do big
The important thing to remember, the little ads that come in are just an annoyance. They need to be killed, but they're not vital. They don't do a lot of damage. The most important one is a dutiful attendant, which was going down pretty well. The reason for that is that he makes the boss immune to damage. Yeah, but save Lust until...
I agree with Muller though. It feels like, I don't know if any of the other DPS feel this way, but it actually just feels like you never end up hitting the boss without Lust. You're just swapping from ad to ad to ad.
But that still takes time away from where we do damage to the boss and get it to the 50%.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I agree.
Right,
okay, well let's go on the basis that on the we will hero as soon as we get onto the last boss. So whoever is pressing hero, right, make sure people are actually on the boss. Right, so when you were popping hero after the dance, bosses are down at the bottom and half of us are up at the top of the arena.
You just have someone call out hero?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will do that. So as soon as we're on Niklaus at the end, and as the last surviving boss, we pop hero.
Can we have another solo well, by the way? I'm jumping down on lock rocks like there's no tomorrow. I need help.
But that was much better, and I think the healing CD is pretty much spot on.
I agree, good job, guys.
I'm just frozen at the moment. I'm good. Cool. Nice.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Splendid! A battle to win! Beware.
Add.
the raid. Let's go.
5%.
Everyone, take your position.
Kill up.
It is time. The dance. Macabre.
Ah, God, one of these reses where I'm not. There we go. Where the hell is my spot? Ah.
Boogie down. Counts forward. Sashay left. Your steps were simply delicious. Beware. Pity you have to die now.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3,
Everyone,
2,
find your
1.
partners or die.
Thank Nicholas quickly.
We don't have a CR for 3 minutes.
Just wipe it.
We had 2 bolts very early this on, so we're going to interrupt, guys.
Man, I would pay good money for another healer in this fight.
Yeah, one more healer would certainly help.
Do you
us a
guys
lot.
feel like you need an extra healer?
No, I think we can do it.
Would be nice, but we can do it.
But it's a challenge. But we're up for it.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem this time was just
I honestly think another healer is going to make it more difficult for you.
Because of the damage check, or?
Yeah.
It's not going to help, certainly. And bear in mind, we're running, 4 healers for 22 people, so you're already kind of. I mean, you're doing a good job.
I think with, like Muller said, if we have heroism for the last phase, like how we've been playing it, I don't think we have the same issues. Like, it's more the fact we're taking so long to get to the dance where we can reset the stacks and get haste than anything.
And also, can we please not take the 2 pair Danes through the raid?
That's what I said when I said that I ended.
Ah.
Sorry.
Yeah, typically you're 1 healer per 5, and we're slightly under that at the moment. But it does mean we have a couple of extra DPS, so it should help.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you invade my property in such dreadful attire? Beware. Everyone, find your partners or die. Beware.
res.
Everyone, take your position. It is time. The dance. Macabre. Boogie down. Sashay left. Prance forward. Prance forward. Your steps were simply delicious. Pity you have to die. Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
At
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
3, 2,
Everyone, find your partner or die.
We have a healer down.
How long was he at?
3 minutes.
See if we can keep it running for a little bit.
But I am the life of the party.
Add.
Switch.
Like a... So what's happening with the tanks? We're having a lot of tank deaths.
Just purely and simply.
Angular.
Purely and simply, I mean,
Literally have one guy that can single target heal, and it's the paladin.
that's it.
Yeah, but he was dead that time, so I think if he just didn't die, then
Yeah, we actually stayed alive quite a long time without a single target.
Yeah, because I can tell you one thing. I barely looked at the tank's health until Okami died.
Yeah. I mean, it's depending on what the server they're like. I could always switch to the DK, which may make it a bit easier on the healers.
we're just gonna try with Deacon on Okami.
Okay.
We can decide after.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
How dare you invade my property?
Well, that wasn't me at the start of that.
Dreadful attire!
Add.
Everyone, find your partner! Or die! Beware.
Okay, take Castellan then. Stavros. 4%.
Everyone, take your position! It is time.
Too far away.
The done.
Nicely done that time.
Sachet left. Shimmy right. Sachet left. Shimmy right. Your steps were simply delicious. Pity you have to die. Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Head.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2,
Everyone, find your partner! Or die!
History.
But I am the life of the party.
Add incoming.
I require a target.
Take freedom, mate.
Says if you have tree, please use it.
Okay, switch. Switch.
Add incoming. Use Percival's PM2, guys.
Switch. 5% now.
We're gonna need another CD here.
Already popped.
-1 full one.
Dear guests,
Okay.
vile
Good, let's top everyone up.
take your places.
Do we still have
for
battle
the
reses?
dance macabre.
1.
Have one.
Another one. 37 seconds.
Boogie
Thank you.
down.
Who's got healing CDs for next one?
Right.
Got track
Can
and
any-
flourish.
Can ramp up as well.
Sachet left.
You can pop your flourish, that's back in 50.
Vibrations sickening.
Right, let's go hero.
No, don't hear it
Oh,
yet.
no, sorry, ignore me, next boss.
4, 3, 2,
Get
1.
ahead of myself.
Adds clumped in the middle.
Switch. Start to get excited then.
Let me know when to track.
4, 3,
Switch.
2, 1.
Add.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch. Shall we add?
I can't use that item yet.
Was it hero we wanted now?
Yep, hero now. That's it. Make sure everyone was in position.
I got RMS drop.
We got 2 comps in our AM model.
Add.
On due
Sound.
roll. Just push the boss.
Attention! Set formation for the dance macabre.
Healers, if you need to drink, do it right after the dance.
Sashay left. Shimmy right, shimmy right. Boogie down.
Fuck, I'm so fucking away from the boss.
Stop this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Add.
I have train up for the final.
Yeah, make sure to overlap everything.
Got it.
I don't have a target.
Let me ramp up first, and then you can train later.
Jude's full incoming.
I'm gonna ramp. Yeah. Whenever you feel like.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go.
Heads.
Jude's full incoming.
Push boss.
That. Okay.
Nice.
Good job.
Nicely
Well
done.
Well done. Nice job, healers.
Well played.
Alright, nice.
And you bastard, Beamer, you passed me in the end.
Some of my people have fallen.
I know I should have popped Flourish.
Meanwhile, I'm here. it was a nice fight.
Dude, this is such a druid fight though.
Yeah.
The throughput is just crazy. All the cooldowns.
You got what? Three tranquilities off of that fight?
I got 2 tranks and I got 2 concoves with Flourish and 1 Tree of Life with concove.
Look at us healers measuring out dicks. Meanwhile, the DPSs are all quiet.
Yes, dude.
Alright, who is going to brag about their DPS and not have us look and see how much you padded on useless things?
Yeah, you just
Come
end up
on,
cleaving
man.
on everything and half of it ain't damage.
Bro, there were so many times when I looked at the boss health, I was like, how the fuck are the other bosses at 60%?
Yeah, they're trying to get in there.
What the fuck is happening? What? Like,
I'm like, why are you ending me like this? I need the other boss to be above 80% HP so I can condemn the right target.
Now is the time for the DPSs to pull out their.
I legit thought
It's here. Get back. The platform for the boss is here.
I legit thought at multiple times that we were gonna fucking face one of the other bosses by accident. Like, this was just the dumbest fucking thing.
Master, no. See that they do not.
That went well though. Well done, guys. That was a nice kill.
Nice. It was a nice fight.
Where did everyone go?
Next boss.
Right,
Yeah,
Sludge
what
Fist.
outside?
The dancing trinket. It's like a 50 DPS increase for me. Is it like anyone's best in slot or something?
Which one?
The one where you get haste on use.
You get some haste, but you have to run into shit. But it's like 50 DPS, so it's not a big deal. But if someone really needs it,
I could use it to replace my 171.
We just have a roll for it, mate.
no, I was thinking
item
if
are we?
it's not a big deal for you, then I won't give it to you. It's only if someone that like actually know that this is a trinket that
It's a
they
huge
really want.
Yeah.
For who?
No, I'm saying that if anyone rolls, it should be the fact that it's a big upgrade for them.
Okay, we all here. Right, this is a fun one. You're gonna get chain link, and this is the 12-yard one. So when you get chain linked, you have to hang out together. You have a red arrow above your head, and you will be linked together for almost a minute. Now, if you spread more than 12 yards apart, you're basically going to wipe the raid. So do not spread apart at all. Now, obviously, if it's a ranged and a melee, that's going to create difficulties. But the big thing is that when Sludge Fist does Destructive Stomp, you have to be 20 yards away from him. So if you're linked together, cooperate. You know, as was said earlier, stay close to each other and move together. Right, Alex, you and I are going to get targeted by Hateful Gaze from time to time, at which point we have to go and hide behind a pillar. And he's going to go charging into a pillar, and at that point he will have destructive impact buff on him, which means he takes more damage. So save your CDs for when he crashes into a pillar. Right? If we mess up and he hits a wall, there's going to be a raid wipe. So essentially, it's important that we line of sight him on the pillar, and he does his charge, and that's that. And that is pretty much. Yeah, that's Colossal Roar, which pushes you back. Avoid getting pushed into Stonequake zones. Not a big deal. Now, low health. This is going to be a healer. CDs. He goes into gruesome rage at 20%. So chances are that there's going to be CDs needed then.
Should we say blast for that?
Sorry?
Last at 20% then?
Lost at 20, I think makes sense.
You should list when he smashes the last pillar because of the small damage taken increase.
Yeah, so the last Hateful Gaze. So basically, when we're down to one pillar, then I think he hits each one. Was it twice or 4 times? Anyway, we'll soon find out. And the tanks stack on top of each other, as you rightly said, Alex. Okie doke.
Let's go, let's go.
Don't forget your flasks, guys. They're not cheap, but they do help.
This would be the last flask you use.
Ever?
For this raid.
Oh.
The last fight, the healer oil gave me 16k HP for the whole fight. I'm not using healer oil anymore.
5,
Fuck that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I must get closer.
Let the waves of time crash over.
Gonna flatten your bones.
Okay.
Beware.
Okay, obviously dodge the rubble.
Yeah,
Whoa!
We didn't find our partners.
2 healer stats.
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay. Die quick.
I couldn't see the link. I don't know why.
There was 2 links on top of each other in the melee group. I was actually confused about which one was mine.
Yeah. I saw that I was chained with someone. I started running around, but I saw no link. So I don't know where to go.
Look for the red dot above the person is the one you're linked with.
Yeah, I looked at moved my camera, I couldn't see anyone.
To be fair, I didn't see any red arrow as well.
Progress, guys.
Only on myself.
I
sorry.
thought I was chained to holy moly cow, and we were just standing next to each other, but apparently we're changed it.
Yeah.
And we just
I thought
ripped.
so as well. It's okay.
Doesn't count.
Alright guys, let's go. Our first ever try on Sludge
Yes,
Fist.
again, let's go.
Yeah.
What do you mean again? We never tried it before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One shot.
That's the spirit.
Anyway, you have some idea now. And obviously it all happens
None.
very quickly.
Can the healers pre-hop? If so, I'm gonna top and pad these meters, dude.
Yeah, but you can certainly pre-hot.
Sweet.
You can pre-hop.
That is pretty hot.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
130 gain. Anyway. It's going to be one of these fights. It's actually really simple once you get it right, but it's going to be a bit problem. So it's so quick.
Let's just get some pulls in, I guess.
Hang on, let me stick this up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Too far away.
I'm linked with Ritsui. There we go.
Beware. Stand still.
Just run the combo.
Beware.
I accepted not to. Oh.
Stand still.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stop in time.
Let's wipe it up again.
Yeah, I think the BM is putting all the marks on the chat, but Big Wigs doesn't do that.
Yeah,
Big Wigs
why-
doesn't.
Yeah, I got confused by that.
No, it's also
Yeah,
really annoying.
same. Then again, like to be honest, the red dot, like the red thing is, or arrow is like clearer to see. To be honest.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
on
I-
top
should
of the
be
chat
this, yeah.
bubble.
I was surprised we targeted you as well, Alex, because I have threat on him. So obviously it's not a threat issue. So, however, whoever he feels like targeting.
Yeah, also, if you have the weak auras for the entire raid, it tells you who you're marked with on the weak aura.
Yeah, but then you have to find their name somewhere in that mess.
Can still be
Like
helpful.
you know who it is, but you don't know where he is.
I mean, we could all stack together in some place, and all the ranges doesn't have to deal with this shit. Pretty much.
True.
Like I don't know, maybe here where I'm standing, we could just stand here and fuck the mechanic.
I think that's gonna be real fun until the first piece of rubble drops on you, and then you all hit your life.
I mean, and then we all move left, or
Sure.
we make some patterns like where to move. Someone calls. Yeah, but okay. Let's
Heat up, guys.
keep finding.
Or just let them all get crushed.
Yeah, I mean, you can have melee left and ranged on the right. How much it will help, I don't know. I mean, it's more about taking responsibility for yourself and your partner.
I totally cocked the Demon Hunter. I charged in after the fucking thing.
Don't say that.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, bitch! Fucking hell.
Okay, I'm intense.
I'm losing DPS. Follow me.
And this is another one that looks like it's fairly healing intensive too.
Yeah, it seems like that way.
Pretty much. It seems like just a DPS check.
Okay, no problem.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
it is more of a DPS check. Right, let's go.
Oh, when do you lost, by the way?
4, 3,
Last pillar.
2, 1.
Beware. Beware. So happy. Squish you.
I'll just get the. Oh well, never mind.
Beware.
Seems like the boss does a 2-target cleave.
Yeah, it does. You need
Yeah,
the
he does
tanks
it
to
on
do
the
stuff.
tanks. That's why we're on top of each other.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stop in time. Beware. Stone harder than hell. Beware.
I was destined to.
Cross your face.
Yeah.
Beware.
Yep. Wipe it does.
4, 3.
I honestly have a really hard time seeing my partner with
Me
the red
too.
arrow.
Yeah, the red arrows.
Yeah, it was me. Sorry.
No,
Also,
because of
just
DPM,
in
like
case.
it's always spamming the chat bubble on top of everybody.
Same.
Also,
Well,
just
then I'll
for
get
We need
you
to
or anyone
either
else
to
that
disable
plays
all
Calibres,
DBM or make
Next raid, everyone swap to big whips, I guess. DPM has been.
You can also just do /DPM and go to this fight and probably disable the chat bubble on top of your head if you want to keep using DPM.
Also, Akami, you should be in melee range because this boss actually thinks you're melee.
Ah, for the chains.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the
Welcome to
only
the Holy
class.
Paladin
You're the
class.
only healer that does that.
Do we have a repair thingy? There's a repair thingy
There-
right where
there-
you respawn.
Oh, right.
So feel free to run back and get it.
I think if you remove the Glimmer talent, you are marked as a ranged healer. But if you are running with Glimmer,
I don't have Glimmer.
No matter what, Holy Paladin
Okay, so-
act as melee. That's just how they function.
Yeah, it because of the fact that they need to get the holy power and they can
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it
the
through melee.
mastery, yeah.
That they,
Another thing, the DBM
Can
setting
we agree?
is off by default. I don't know why someone then might have it on, but like, if you go to your DBM settings and go to Sludgefish, you can disable the fucking thing. Just yell repeatedly with icon if you're affected by chain link. Just take that off.
or you can just turn off chat bubbles in the settings itself.
Boys, can we agree that if a melee and a ranged gets linked, the ranged goes into the melee group.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, the only thing that makes sense.
Okay, good.
So, are we seeing these things better, or is that causing problems?
I mean, we found workarounds, so those who don't have DBM will just have to turn off chat bubbles.
Okay.
Wait, where is it at? Under alerts, general, where?
Interface display. And it's one of the drop-down menus.
Oh, you mean on WoW? Oh.
Yeah. Standard WoW.
Oh, yeah. WoW, just escape interface display.
Oh, yeah,
and then it's chat bubbles.
Yeah, my bad, I got you.
Cool. So, where are y'all from?
Yes.
Denmark.
What?
Yeah, that was like no response.
Sorry, I was typing.
I'm originally from the Channel Islands, but now living in Portugal, having travelled all over the world during my lifetime.
I believe in the IRA.
That's cool, man.
I think I'm the furthest away from everyone.
I lived in Ireland for 30 years, so...
I mean, I just have to say that when everyone shut up, it was like flashback to school, dude. No one wants to be first to talk in front of class.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, imagine not having chat bubbles. Fucking A, it's way that easier.
Star, I so wanted to charge in and hope you were with me.
Same.
Beware.
4,
3, 2, 1, go!
1.
Got him.
Beware. Stopping time.
The alpha calming.
Beware.
You have to bring it back a bit. You have to be 20 yards away from the...
Beware. Stand still.
Go.
Burning Panda, move out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stopping time. Oh, masterpiece. So happy.
I think we need some quick rotating healing cooldowns.
Yes, I agree. I think.
Yeah, I just saw that I cannot ramp up before the every smash on the pillar.
Yeah, no, ramping is like, you're probably just gonna half ramp like constantly.
Yeah.
So sweet to squish you with my feet.
I'm gonna leave the pillars for you guys, and I'm gonna ramp up on the AoE that he does in between smashing the pillar.
Yeah, sure.
I think we only need like one pair of cooldowns. Like you can use Train for one, and then Tree and Flourish for another.
I mean, they're coming quite a quick succession. So I think. I mean, Conk Flourish is one combo that covers it. I'm not sure if Tree covers it alone, to be honest.
True.
I think just my ramp up and one convoke should be enough for in between pillars, and then for the pillars 1 trank each, and for the third we could use my barrier and Aura Mastery,
Yeah,
and by the
do that.
fourth everything should be up.
Do that. So Whiskers, you got the first pillar.
Sure.
So what pillar do you want the Aura Master on?
Third.
But isn't there like 3 minutes between? Like, wouldn't it then be first and third, or is it shorter than 3 minutes?
I'd say
I
it's
think
roughly
shorter.
3 minutes.
Yeah. We could do Aura Mastery on first and fourth.
Sure.
But I don't know if first and third.
We could also just use Aura Mastery on the initial damage that we take at the beginning when we pull. If you want.
Nah, that's not really an issue.
No, yeah, that one's okay.
I mean, if it's gonna, yeah, I was just thinking if I'm gonna be at fourth anyway, or like third anyway. I mean.
Then
I mean, I would say first and third, but if you can't make it for third, then you save it for fourth.
Yeah.
Sure. That makes sense.
Should be better like this.
Okay.
Okay, are you guys happy enough with your healing now?
Yes.
Yeah.
First try, let's go.
For now.
Yeah. How do you disable the chat bubbles again?
Interface, display.
And it's the bottom drop down.
Drop down menu. Important detail. A lot of people don't only check for the check boxes.
Yes.
If you are chained with a healer, please try to move to the healers.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Gonna flatten your bones. Beware. Beware. Stand still.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stopping time.
Perfect.
Beware. No fear.
The draw stop.
Bring it back a little bit, mate.
Beware.
That's good, I think.
Squish you.
Stunned.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
You guys move out of the
Stopping time.
My bad.
I got stunned in a rubble with my drink.
Beware. Beware. Squish you.
Wow. That fucking combo.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stopping time.
Sorry, Alex. I was watching you.
Easy.
We're getting better.
Wipe it up, guys.
We'll get
yeah,
there.
it's getting better.
No, it's a kill right here. Look.
It's a kill for the boss.
Easy.
You're gonna have 2 tanks alive soon, and that'll be it. But yeah, much better.
2 tanks, 2 healer. Go monk, go monk.
That's what
Yeah, we'll still be here this time tomorrow.
Almost at range.
Boim, did you like get fucked with your trank?
I did, yes.
Figured.
Yeah, I just started and then rubble spawned below me, and then yeah.
That's rough.
Bring back walking train.
They only drop like 1 second after he bombs the pillar, right?
The ones that do the massive amount of damage, yes.
Is there something that we can LOS
Yeah.
or?
I don't think so.
So
I just wanna
DPS
say,
definitely wasn't a problem.
A big thank you to all the guys that are putting down the feasts. Ritsui, I think is the main guy. So if you get any spare food or whatever, or mats, throw them at him. Yeah, I mean the range can bait the rubble out to some degree. Melee obviously don't have any choice, and yeah, once he gets ready to do his charge, it does no harm to move away from him anyway.
I don't know, if the sentence melee don't really have a choice doesn't sum up the melee experience, I don't know what fucking does. It's just unreal.
Well, there is a
There's
choice.
like there's a half a pixel worth of stuff there where you can actually stand under the boss, and it's just so fucked.
Let us know when you're ready, Alex.
I need to repair.
Okay, no problem.
There's a guy just down the stairs.
Shadra's rage will destroy you. Know what they say about curiosity.
Finally, I'm not alone, but the legions I command.
Sport and the glory of the kill.
Yeah, we've got 20 openers left. It would be nice to get this down tonight.
Question. The tanks, are they the only people in 5-yard radius around themselves?
Hopefully. Otherwise, people are going to get smacked really quickly.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of like melee players like get smacked for like half their health all of a sudden.
Well, there also is his Colossal Roar. Not Colossal Roar, the other
Yeah,
one does
but
the circle. That takes a big chunk of health. But yeah, I mean, just common sense, guys. Do not stand on the tanks because this guy has a massive. It only cleaves
He has big
one
fists.
target and the target next to him. But if you happen to be closer to us than the other tank is, you've got a problem.
Yeah, nobody was taking damage from attacks, at least, or dying from them.
Right.
Beware.
Are we going?
Oh,
Okay.
That, but I guess we are starting.
Need to pull him back.
The wind
Slices to the bone.
My bad.
never escapes. Beware. It's too far away.
4,
Wait.
2, 1.
Beware. Stopping time.
4 dead, probably just wipe it up and go again.
Yeah.
Maybe Rose just remove charge from the bar.
Beware. So happy. Sounds so sweet to squish you with my feet.
Remember to repair here at start.
Which boss has sent you?
Oh wait, you fat fingered your taunt? You need to change keybind, dude. Put it on a shift modifier as well.
I use it for like emergency situations in mythic dungeons.
Yeah, but like put it on a. For example, what key do you have it on? F, R, T.
Put it on P. Yeah.
Alt 4. How the fuck do you fat finger Alt 4?
Solaris,
What?
what are you doing?
Hello?
It wasn't me this time, okay?
It was Alex.
Just like quick, like
The other one.
Feast.
Oh.
Don't tell me you Alt 4'd this guy again.
No.
No,
this
it's too
wasn't
funny.
me, okay?
Sure. Alright.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Solaris just auto-walked into him.
Oh,
Because
right,
the
yeah.
server
That
lagged,
makes
yeah.
sense. It was the Danish bastard. What?
Who said that?
Hallo, og lige et øjeblik.
Slapper vi kraftigt med, bro.
Welcome to floating.
Ja, pølse.
Like, literally, open your mouth, pick out the apple, and speak normally. It's the Scandinavian wars.
Fjellæb.
Hvad fanden er det for en fucking fjellæb på? Jeg aner ikke, hvad der sker.
This is the Danish chat now.
Wait. Really? Shit. Wait, am I outnumbered?
I'm sorry.
Rip, dude, I'm alone in Sweden, Copenhagen.
Let's focus up on this now.
Yeah, let's go.
Grease buff, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
10k gold.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Gonna flatten your bones.
If you blink, you bleed.
Beware.
Comrades, charge!
Squish you.
I'll give you
Demon Hunter, if you step left a bit.
It's 1, 2, 1, 3 on that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stopping time. Beware.
Get up on Kami.
Harder than pain. Beware.
Too far away.
I can't great reach from here.
Same.
4, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stomping time.
Don't forget, don't be in his way.
If you blink, you blink.
Yeah, we went to the wrong side.
Probably just wipe it with this many dead.
Yeah, too many healers dead. Okay, wipe it up.
There's only one healer dead though.
To be fair, you still 3 healers with half the fight left to be trash, but yeah, more the fact that everyone is dead.
Yeah, fair.
Is it normal for range to get paired with melee, or is it just a chance to happen?
Blizzard trolling you.
There's no other
Nice.
valid one. We're gonna have one pair.
I think I was being very nice about it. I even walked out and was like, "Are you coming or are you not coming?"
Yeah, I was like looking in the range. She was like, "Why is there no arrow?" And then I saw you.
But now you've seen what the melee have to deal with. There's literally like 1 inch of space you can stand on and not get
I was
hit.
about to say, I really fucking hate positioning the boss. It's so fucking impossible to find a place where you can actually stand. Like by the second pillar, there's like I don't even know, like 50 patches of ouch under the boss, and if you want to do damage, you have to fucking stand in it. Like,
well,
a lot of the time the melee just end up standing like 20 yards away from the boss, just kind of looking, because it's just.
If you have trouble targeting it or you can't get close enough to the boss, tell us and we'll move it.
Yeah, I just think like
So just call to the tanks.
Generally, as a thing that just happens during the pull without needing to tell anyone, you should just try to move him to where there's open space. The things drop on top of players, so there's gonna be like.
Yeah, but bear in mind, we have to have a 20-yard gap between him and the pillar. So roughly where he is now, just a little bit further than that. Is
Yeah,
20
but by
yards.
the time you've killed the 2 pillars that are at this side of the room, then you can move him very freely.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, to be honest, we could probably put all of the range by, for example, the left gate, and then just slowly move like inward.
Down. Yeah, you can certainly do that. So Braves want to move over.
We're currently working with pretty much impossible play space. We need to make it better, otherwise we're just going to keep having people dying randomly because they try to coordinate where they have to go to get to the boss, to get somewhere, and they just sit behind a fucking pool of ouch and just walk back and forth because they can't move anywhere. Or the worst option is someone just walks and then breaks the chain.
Okay, well, like I say, if there is not space around you, call it out. We will try and make sure there is without you having to call it.
Doesn't matter if it's left or right pillar first.
Makes
Doesn't
it
make
easier
any
to
difference. As long as nobody's in the way of his charge, it's all good.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. The wind slices to the bone. Beware.
They're coming.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stomping time. Beware.
Going up towards the gate, mate.
Beware.
Get a cameo.
I'm out of range.
I'm behind the same pillar.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, my bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stomping time!
That's what DPS did again.
Yeah, I'd say we wipe and try again.
Yeah, wipe it up and go again.
This is just a request, but could we put the ranged group even further up towards the wall? That way maybe their like melee will have even more space right there, and it might actually be beneficial, like keep the boss in one of the alcoves.
What is stopping like ranged and melee from just literally being fully stacked the moment the rubble comes? They move one bit so the rubble lands stacked in the same place.
The problem is that's just going to be a gigantic DPS loss for ranged. Like if they have to move levels up,
Yeah.
they can just do no problem. But if you're a caster, that just means you're not doing damage anymore.
Yeah, the stomp is gonna fuck ranged DPS.
I must get closer.
I didn't even know it was possible to get a ranged with a melee.
Yeah, you
We
were
literally
connected to
talked
me.
about
We were
it
just sort
last-
of waddling about.
Absolutely horrible.
I literally got paired with a healer and a ranged as my 2 pairings.
Jesus.
Yeah, one thing we need to make sure is that healers need to be in range of the tanks. So sometimes we are bound someone way further back, and when we move forward, that person needs to move as well.
Can we also get like all melee to stack on each other? So like instead of us being all around it where it can spawn one on both sides, that it's only ever spawning one on the main melee group.
Yeah, for the melees, I see no reason why you shouldn't be stacked.
Which way do you typically have the base, the boss facing? Sorry.
Well, at the outset, he tends to be facing towards us because we tank him right where he stands. Then we get the knockbacks and what have you. But after the charge, he tends to be facing right of where he is now.
He is looking pretty much towards the right stair.
We're just thinking of having ranged melee on different sides, but I feel like there's going to be too much distance in case we get
4,
paired.
3, 2,
That's the other problem, isn't it?
I'm out of range.
Now to finish beware.
Battle res Gorski if you can, please.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stomping time.
I need to move forward to heal the tank. Thank you.
Beware.
We need to get everyone up on health now.
Beware. Stomping time.
There's space on the middle of the room if you want to move.
It's close, maybe.
Fuck me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stomping time.
Too far
When's
away.
the next battle rise?
44.
Get hold of when that's up if we're still up.
Beware. Cross your face. Oh, Master, be so happy.
Remember to hero after the next pillar.
Fuck up.
Oh well, jinxed it.
How's the healing feeling?
Feels fine, I
Tense.
think.
Yeah,
Not
everyone's
just
still
people dying randomly.
Right, one last pull.
I feel like we've used up too much of the room. Like when we cross the second pillar, like we need to pull back and like stick neatly to the assigned spots. So like,
I think we should do it that whatever site that the ranged are stacked on is the first pillar we use. So we have more room on the other side for the second pillar.
yeah. Also, if for example the range start over here on the left, we use the left pillar, then the range won't have to move to get into range.
That's typically the one we're taking first anyway, is that one.
Yeah.
Then we should swap sides to put melee on left.
How do you mean?
Because if we're gonna make, for instance, if we're gonna start tanking the boss there and gonna smash the left pillar, when we are when the tanks are on the right side to smash the second pillar, healers are gonna have to move all the way forward, and all the ranged DPS are gonna have to move forward as well. So we're gonna be on shit that the boss.
I mean, but we're gonna start with the left pillar, and after that's done, they're gonna pull him back to somewhere over by the one of the stairs. And then the range will move a bit further out from the wall, so they're not in all of that rubble shit.
Yeah, we saw how it go the last pull. It wasn't like clean on the part you're thinking about going. But
sure.
we can give it another go.
Right.
Do your health studs. Cheers.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I must get closer.
Gonna crack your bones. Beware. Squish you.
Pretty easy.
What?
Yeah, we are.
Do you want to quickly wipe it up and get an actual pull with everyone up?
Yeah. Wipe it, guys.
Wait, what happened?
We had 3 DPS die in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, but they DC
I
though.
DC.
What?
4,
I
still-
have no idea.
2,
Did all 3 of you DC?
I mean, I did.
Everyone's just running in place on my screen.
Goddamn Jutland network.
Mine is working fine.
Mine as well.
Ah, Swedish
Getting key
internet.
dust.
It's the connection with the afterlife. That's
Big brain, if you break the chain to kill you, your repair bill is smaller. Hmm. The second
AKA
one
break
calls
the
for
chain
what?
if you're poor.
yeah. I mean, have you seen how the gambling's been going? Like, Simon has to break the chain.
Oh man.
I mean, yeah, dude.
20k down.
Do you want a chance to make up that gold?
No, I mean yes.
Alright. 20k, someone started?
No.
Chicken.
I see, I already checked. We're still in the. We're still fighting the boss.
What? Oh, you're still dead.
What are you on about? I'm running around.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe call it then.
I mean, I can just quit and you can do it without me if you want.
But I mean, like, how is this happening? Like, Discord's fine, YouTube's fine, Twitch is fine. WoW crashed for like what 3 or 4 people in Jutland.
And it's gone.
Yeah, we'll just remove them quickly.
Now we're gonna one shot. Wait, can you clear a portal in combat? Oh no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. I'm out of range.
It's not scaled down, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't you need to wait a minute?
It's fine. It's practice for Sunday.
Beware. I must get closer.
Stand still. 4, 3, 2,
I'm
1.
logging back in.
Beware. Stopping time.
No, it's really screwed.
Beware. Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stopping time.
No, fuck me.
So happy.
Just wipe it up, we've already got low instead, and we didn't let it scale down.
Yep. Oh, I am now in Oribos.
Almost in 4.
No, we have 3 offline, so we just removed them. And, unfortunately, we've got to wait for the boss's help to drop.
Beware.
Not that it would have mattered.
Your master be so happy. Cross your face. So
Right, thank you all. Good to get those 2 down.
Yeah, thanks for the raid.
Need to
I'll
sort
see you
out how
guys.
this one's going to work well. And we'll see you Sunday, if not before.
All right, see you guys Sunday.
Same dude.
Nice, Simon.
B-Man, by the way, are you still here?
Yes.
Sweet dude. I was thinking you could try to explain that germ idea you had.
Like, I was just thinking, this boss is like, we have our cooldowns, and like, Convoke is almost enough to just like heal the second raw. So it's just like, it's so tank heavy anyways. So maybe it just might be more useful to go Germination.
Yeah,
but I'm not
yeah,
sure.
but you're thinking germ purely for the tank heals.
Yes, but it might not be a problem.
I mean, photosynthesis would, I mean, almost like if it's only a single target heal, anyways. Like, I think photosynthesis would actually be pretty close in throughput.
Good question. Too bad we can't sim it.
True.
I don't know why Sims hate healers, but it is what it is.
It just doesn't work like that. But yeah, I don't think actually now that you're saying it, tank healing isn't the problem. So we might just want to stick with Flourish anyways.
Yeah, I think it might be useful because like even.
Okay guys, so I guess that's the end of the raid for today. Pretty disappointing if you ask me. We only managed to like 2 bosses today, right? Yeah, we only killed Minerva and the Council. I don't know. It feels like people aren't even trying to do mechanics sometimes. I mean, the guy I was linked with, the healer, on the last try, the rumble was falling and he didn't even bother moving out of the way, and he also killed me. So yeah. I think people are just not doing mechanics. On a previous run, I was looking at the Warlock who I whispered. He was just standing on the rubble, and he said that he didn't see it on his screen. I don't know what to say about that one. I think he did just I don't know, he wasn't paying attention. And yeah, I don't think we have the DPS, I don't think we have the heal, and people are just not doing mechanics. And I think we could have done a lot of things better. I mean, we need to, as I said in chat at the beginning of the last feast, we should bait the rubble on the sides, and we were all standing in the middle for the first, I don't know, 10 tries or something, and then they decided to move all the ranged people to the left. I mean, I don't know, that was pretty obvious from start. But yeah, I'm not really trying to shot call in the raid because for once I'm new to the guild and I don't really want to say anything because I don't really know. I never played tank or healer or things like that, so I don't really know healer cooldowns, how strong the tank is, tank cooldowns and all of that. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the leaders decide. Just, you know, do my job. But I think we could have done so many things better. But yeah, I want to do the first boss on heroic. I'm gonna try to do it with some pugs. But it's gonna be pretty hard for me to find a group, I think. And even if I find a group, I tried to do it yesterday with like 3 groups. And yeah, people don't do any mechanics at all. They just hit the boss and legit don't do anything. they don't dodge anything, and after 1-2 wipes, someone rages and everyone leaves. Pretty sad. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it with my guild, since we still need to do 3 bosses on normal. This boss is gonna be way easier on the next raid, Sunday, because everyone is gonna gear a bit from Mythic Plus and things like that. So we're gonna do this boss for sure, and we still need to do 2 more bosses that are gonna be probably harder. At least the Nathria is gonna take at least 1 hour if we're gonna do him at all. So I don't know if we're gonna raid on Heroic this week. That's pretty sad. In BFA and Legion I actually managed to clear Heroic on the first week with bugs only. So not being able to do it with a guild is pretty sad. So I'm gonna try for the rest of the week to do Heroic on my own with bugs. But yeah, as you can see, they don't want to accept me because I don't really have the item level anymore. There are people with over 190 because they played Mythic Plus with their guilds and things like that. Don't really have a group for Mythic Plus, so it's pretty hard for me. I finished some Mythic Plus 6. Where can you see them? Here. You can see I did a House of Atonement plus 6 I think like 3 times. But I didn't really get any items. So it's a waste of time pretty much. Yeah, I have 2 options here. I need to do some Mythic Plus. But again, it's pretty hard for me to get inside the group. Or I can do Torghast. Oh, I got inside the Heroic raid. Hopefully I'm gonna get an item from the raid. Wow. So annoying. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get an item from the first boss, and it's gonna be easier for me to get inside groups.
Come and face us. I seem to recall a
similar
bluster from you not so long ago, Reneth.
I think these are actually the only 2 items with 200 item level that I have.
To learn your lesson. Perhaps I was too lenient. I am, after all. No.
Yeah, these are the only 2, and the Darkmoon deck trinket. So even if I get an item, it's not gonna be that huge of an upgrade. And this guy only drops shitty items. Even if I get this neck, for example, I'm gonna lose a crit. And critical strike is really important for me as a Frost Mage. And same thing goes for this one. I get versatility and I lose some crit. I mean, it's still an upgrade, but it's not that big of an upgrade. So even if I manage to kill the first 2 bosses on Heroic and I get items, not really that great for me. Wow, even the third boss. I guess the third boss drops this trinket. Activate Soul Igniter sacrifices up to meh. Yeah, the loot from the first bosses is pretty shitty, not gonna lie. Okay, but I'm still gonna try to kill at least the first boss, because I think the first boss is like ultra easy. I mean, you don't need a DPS check, you don't need heal check, you only need to do the mechanics pretty much. And if you manage to do the mechanics, you can just take 10 minutes and kill him. The mechanics aren't that hard. Some people get a collocation and they need to drop the pool near the wall. You have to hide from what's it called? The shriek. You have to hide behind the pillar when he does the shriek. That's pretty much it. You have to dodge some circles. That's pretty much it. Just hide from the shriek. Drop your echolocation pool near the wall when you get it. And dodge stuff. And hit the boss. And in second stage you just run away from him and do the same thing. Hide behind pillar when he does the shriek. Because he still does the shriek, he still does the echolocation. He still pretty much does everything, but in this phase you have to run away from the boss instead of damaging the boss. But I don't know, he has like 3 mechanics, come on. I guess he has 1 extra mechanic for melee. Wave of Blood, is it? No, this one. Blind Swipe. I think this is an extra mechanic for melee, but come on. People are dying before we even play for 30 seconds. I mean, how can you die? What? Yeah, let me check the tanks. This might just be a waste of time if the tanks are completely noob. Okay, this guy isn't a complete noob. And what about this guy? Okay, this guy is even better. The tanks aren't complete noobs. I mean, I don't know what the tanks need to do for the boss. Exactly. But I guess that's their job. I don't care. But the 3 times I tried to do this boss with Pugs and Heroic, we just wiped because of DPS not doing the mechanics. Pretty sure. Or the healers not doing anything, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like the healers are just AFK. Are we still waiting for someone? Aren't we going 239? Yeah. Oh. Oh. What's up? I don't want to join Discord. There's no point for me joining Discord for this boss. I don't need to listen to any calls. I just have to do my mechanics, drop my pulse, damage the boss, and then I am gonna leave. I mean, if we're gonna one-shot him like crazy, I might do the second boss with this group, try to do him. But yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so yeah, I really want to upgrade my legendary because it's gonna help me with item level, but people are saying I shouldn't do it until this week is over because they're gonna nerf legendaries. So if I waste all my ash to upgrade this legendary and they nerf it, I'm doomed. I don't really know what we're waiting for. I guess I'm gonna join their Discord so they won't kick me, but I really don't want to listen to them. No point. I'm gonna join Discord, but I'm just gonna mute. Okay. Now we're just gonna wait for them to start, I guess. I think I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna start another stream because I want to save this stream as a video. And yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna start another one in like 3 minutes, so don't go anywhere. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification button. I think I'm gonna stream every raid for as long as I'm gonna play WoW, this expansion. If you like to watch me play, want to see my progress, subscribe button, notification button, leave a like, a comment if you want to help grow the channel. And hopefully I'll still see you in like 3 minutes. Peace.